Hi there, folks. Yesterday, we talked at the end of the story about Samuel and what it meant for him to be a prophet from God. And a prophet is somebody who God helps to understand right from wrong and helps to understand what God really would like to see happen in very specific circumstances, very moment to moment. And Samuel became one of those people. And this story comes from when Samuel was a lot older, after his teacher Eli wasn't around anymore. And Samuel had sort of taken over for Eli and was doing a lot of the things that he did. And God spoke to him again. This is what happened. God told the prophet Samuel to travel to the town of Bethlehem. Hey, that's where Ruth and Naomi lived, and Boaz. Remember we talked about them? It's also where Jesus was going to be born a long, long time after this. So Samuel traveled to the town of Bethlehem, and God said to him, "You'll find a man named Jesse. I have chosen one of his sons to be the new king." Wow, what a task. Samuel did as God asked. When he got to Bethlehem, he asked Jesse to bring his sons to him. And Jesse had a whole bunch of sons. And some were big, and they were strong, and they all walked in front of Samuel, and Samuel kept saying, this isn't the one. And another one would walk past, and she said, this guy isn't the one either. And all the sons walked past one by one by one, and it was like a big thing. And he said, no, none of these are the one. And he turned to Jesse and he said, do you have any more kids? And Jesse said, well, yeah, we've got one. He's the baby. He's the little kid. We left him out in the field watching sheep, because somebody's got to watch the sheep. I mean, if you're going to have a king, you want somebody big and strong, right? Not this little guy out there that he's not up to anything yet. He can't even, well, Samuel said, go send him. I'm not going to eat until I've seen all of your sons. So they went out, they dragged him out of the field. He probably came in smelling like sheep. And Samuel said, this is the one. This is the one that God's got plans for. It's the youngest of the whole bunch. Well, that was exciting. And so Samuel found that he already had the one that God wanted to be king. Here's a picture of how somebody pictured him. At the time, he was out leaning against a tree, and the sheep in the background, and he had an instrument. Here it's a harp that he would play while he was out there, maybe singing a song to himself quietly to keep himself busy while the sheep were nibbling on the daisies and the grass and the thistles and stuff. David was a very good boy. He was normal. He liked to run, jump, and play like other boys. But David also liked to play his harp and sing songs while he cared for his sheep. One day, Saul, the king of Israel, David was going to be the next king. He wasn't king yet, but Saul was the king already. One day, Saul didn't feel very well, and he sent one of his helpers to Jesse. And the helper said, Jesse, the king wants your son David to come to play his harp and sing for him. The king will not eat and won't talk with anyone, but he thinks that David's music will make him feel better. Jesse was pleased to help out with the king's request. When you get sad, do you ever sing? Do you ever hum? Do you ever make up a song for yourself? I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Oh, things are bad. Things are bad. And I'm sad. Oh, no. I can't even think of any more words. That can help. But sometimes other songs can help more. Jesus loves me, this I know. If you think you don't have any friends, you find out you do. For the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. There are all sorts of songs that can make you happy. Music is one of God's great gifts. And Saul discovered that David had a real gift for music. And it helped him. And he felt like eating again. And he felt like doing his job again. And he felt like himself again. And it was thanks to David being able to sing something for him and play his harp. So if you ever get down, and I know it happens to everybody, try singing. Even if you don't sing well, just hum a little bit. Or if you can whistle, try that. If you can't whistle and that's what you're upset about, go back to humming. But not right now, because right now it's time to go to sleep. Good night.